So, welcome to the first episode of the football show, whatever we're going to call it. You've got myself, Nate, the man in the know, and Richard Max.
You don't know.
Yes, so we thought that we would start a separate one as the man them keep on getting upset about our football knowledge. But this episode or this podcast will come every so often. By the moment, we're going to talk about two things today. Two things we'll talk about is the Euros 2024 draw has just been done. So it's a reaction to that and also a reaction to the FA Cup third round draw that was done this afternoon. So today's date is Sunday, the 3rd of December. You are getting this live from Sunday. All right. So, Rich, we had the Euros draw. I know a lot of people don't really care about international football. What's your thoughts on international?
Do you know what? From my aspect of things, right? I enjoy certain parts of international football. Obviously, when the friendly games are there, obviously, I don't really care too much, depending on who's playing and if there's an opportunity for me to go. But fundamentally, where friendlies come in, when it's a Premiership season, that I'm not gonna lie, it frustrates me. And
it does.
Was that?
I hear you. I think to be honest, the Euro, like when the friendlies are happening throughout the season or even the qualifiers, it's just something that's stopping me from watching what I want to watch. I want to watch the Premier League. I almost feel like there should be like maybe at the beginning of the season, a couple games, at the end of the season, not in between.
But you know what? You're spot on. You're absolutely spot on. And the thing is, it's not like it's interesting games. It's dead game. And when I mean absolutely dead games, and I'm thinking, obviously, we live in England. We're in England, so England's one of the games that we'll probably watch. But when you watch England play, sometimes like the plays that we got in England, you would think, wow, we should be playing great fantasy football, FPL football. We've got all these great players, but our manager's holding us back.
Yeah, he is. To be honest, I'm hoping this is Gareth's last tournament, to be honest, if I'm honest with you. Like, I think he's done all that he can do. Do you know what I mean? Semi-finals, finals. Like, obviously, got finals of the Euro. World Cup, where do we go?
I think quarters, isn't it?
Quarters, and I think maybe the World Cup before he got to semis.
Yeah. But to be fair, let's be honest. Southgate has been a good. I think he's been the best most successful manager. Is that right to say that?
Yeah, but obviously they won 66, but obviously, Euro 96. But I mean, he's been up there. Like, he's consistent with it. He's definitely consistent with it. But I feel like with the players that he has, I think he's a little. Come on, we can't be playing Harry Maguire still. No disrespect to Harry, but
come on. When Harry Maguire plays for England, he shows up.
Oh, 100%. But what I think he's done is he's allowed everyone to now think it doesn't matter what your form is. If you're my mate, you're playing for England.
Yeah, we'll talk.
We're actually supposed to be on form. It's not club.
No, yeah. This is what's funny, yeah, because I always say, I always say, when Southgate first come into the England squad, he specifically spoke about he'll be only picking players who are on form. Right, that's what he first of all said, and I thought, okay, I rate that. And when he first came in, also what he did is got rid of all the, shall I say, the old school lot. So the Rooney, the Lampard. I think Gerrard retired soon after, but all those guys kind of they were all gone. And what I liked about him, what I liked about him was he was the under-21s manager as well. So
you should bring the youngsters through.
Exactly. He hasn't brought many through.
No, and he's playing Maguire every week, and he's playing Henderson every week. Which and Pickford, I don't mind. Do you know what I mean? Like, play whoever you like. Like, obviously, I hear you've got to be a bit of trust, but I just think to myself that Maguire's playing in Saudi at the moment. I mean, not Maguire. Henderson's playing in Saudi at the moment. Yeah. I'm not saying that the level of competition isn't the greatest, but we have centre midfielders in England, who are actually playing at a high level.
No, I totally agree, but we know now Henderson doesn't get into the squad as a first-team player. He always will be a backup now, just to the fact that you've got Rice and Bellingham sitting in, and we've got kind of Madison and all those kind of explosive players. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, and I think it'll be a good, interesting one. I know Kel will probably join when we actually come down to who should be in this England squad for the Euros. Yeah, so I do think that will be something that we need to look at. But let's look at the group so far. So, obviously, this is taking place in Germany in 2024. So next year it will take place in Germany. The finals will be in the Berlin Stadium, but we'll go with the groups.
Okay.
So we've got Group A. It's Germany, Scotland, Hungary, Switzerland. And that group, who you going through? Oh, well, Germany has.
Yeah, Germany. Well, Germany, Hungary,
Switzerland, Scotland.
Switzerland and Germany are going through.
Yeah, I think the Scottish will be there just for the.
Yes, Scotland will try, but they won't do it. To be fair, do you know what? Talking about Germany have been awful.
Yeah, but this is Germany. This is Germany at home, and we've seen what that home form does. I mean, look, it got England all the way to the finals the last Euros.
No, I get that. But look, with Germany, right? For the time they play Kai Havertz as left back, they're going to have problems.
But he scored.
And he conceded a penalty.
But Kai Havertz has scored 3-3 now, bro. I'm telling you, Kai is starting to hit his form, bro.
No. We're talking about Germany, though, not Arsenal.
I hear you. But I'm saying that he's out here, innit? Right, we've got Group B.
Yeah, go on.
We've got Group B. We've got Spain, Croatia, Italy, Albania.
Now, see, that group is the group of death. You don't even have to tell me about the other group. 100% that group is the group of death. That is ridiculous.
That will be, I think Group B will probably be an interesting group. That is definitely an interesting group. Again, you've got Italy, who are the defending champions. You've got Spain, who have won the competition 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
You've got Croatia, who, correct me if I'm wrong, were in the semi-finals of, I think, the last Euros and possibly the World Cup.
Yes, correct, yeah.
And you got Albania, and them man there. I'm not even going to do what I was going to do.
But you know what I heard about Albania? Albania are meant to be the dark horses. I don't see it personally. However, there is good talk about Albania being the dark horses. But when it comes to those individuals in those groups, I can't see Albania even taking a point from any of those teams. To be honest,
Xhaka's, that's where Granit Xhaka's from, isn't it? And that's what his
originally.
His brother still plays for Albania, innit?
Does he? No, you sure?
I think his brother still plays for Albania.
Well, I didn't even know that.
And he plays for Switzerland?
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
I
was seeing. Okay, so to me, I expect Spain to go through.
And what's the top between Italy and Croatia?
Nah, Kuwait. The team is. I know they've got massive, great experience and everything, but personally, I can't see Croatia don't have the legs that they used to have, and I really can't see them progressing. So, for my aspect of that, it has to be Germany and Spain, not Germany and Spain, it's Spain and Italy, which will potentially go through.
All right. Well, Group C, we've got Slovenia, Denmark, Serbia, and England. Really, England should walk this group. I'm possibly saying England, Denmark.
Yeah, but the thing, do you know what it is? When I think of Denmark, I'm thinking, who has Denmark got again in their team?
We're talking Laudrup. Back in the day, we're looking at Laudrup brothers. We're talking about Kasper Schmeichel, Peter Schmeichel. I mean, I couldn't tell you who's in this Denmark team now.
Well, you know that Højlund, is he from Denmark? From Man United? Do you know what? Let me.
I think he might be. He might be because I think he's not. I was gonna say Norway, but that's not. Norway is obviously Haaland.
Yeah.
Haaland. So he could be. He could be Danish.
Yeah, he's Danish. Yeah, he's Danish. Yeah. Yeah, so he'll be there as well. But you know what? He's a good player, actually.
My United fans, they be hollering at me, telling me you gotta watch out for this kid. I'm saying to me, he ain't scored a goal in the Premier League, and they're like, but he's banged in the Champions League. So it may come. It may come.
Do you know what? He's just. Do you know what? They spent a lot of money on him, and why he was on a bench on the weekend, I have no idea.
Yeah, Yeah, poor decisions.
Of
Group
course.
D, we've got playoff winners A, and we've got Netherlands, Austria, and France.
How?
So
Well,
if
so say that again.
so, we've got the winners of the playoff A
Yeah.
and playoff A. I can't remember who's in playoff A, to be honest.
But you mentioned the Netherlands. Like what? So what group are they in?
Oh, sorry. So let me say the playoff
Oh,
winners
oh,
for Group D is going to be the winners of Poland, Wales, Finland, and Estonia, who are having the playoffs, and then plus them they'll have Netherlands, Austria, and France. So
wait.
again,
So why those? Why is France in the playoffs?
no, they're not. No. So we're saying sorry, my bad. Sorry, let me explain. So let me go the other way then. We've got Holland,
Okay.
Netherlands, Austria, and France. Them three are definitely in the group. And then
Okay.
they've got one playoff. The winners of a playoff group A,
See.
which is Poland, Wales, Finland, Estonia, they will join Netherlands, Austria, and France in that group.
Oh, seeing. Okay. I get that.
So realistically, in that group, you could have Lewandowski, you could have Wales, yeah.
Mm.
But the reality is, in that group there, it should be Netherlands and France.
100%. Like, but
It
do
should be
you know what? Do you know what? We say Netherlands, but Netherlands are not the same Netherlands.
Yeah, but I feel like they can turn up in these competitions at least.
Look, I think in the World Cup they got to the quarterfinals. Was it when they had loads of beef with Argentina?
Yeah,
if I remember rightly. So I don't know. I don't know about Netherlands, to be honest.
well,
And
France
obviously,
100%. France 100%. But
yeah.
Netherlands can take on Austria, and
Oh
maybe
yeah.
like, do you know what I mean? That's why I feel like they'll have enough. Even if they don't win the group, they've got enough to at least get second.
Yeah, no,
And
I
then
totally agree.
Group E, we've got Belgium, Slovakia, Romania, and then the winners of playoff B, which is either Israel, Bosnia, Herzegovina, Ukraine, and Iceland.
Wait, what country? Herzegovina.
But Bosnia,
Oh,
Bosnia,
Bosnia.
Herzegovina. Yeah,
Okay.
I know people in the comments talking about this man can't even pronounce the names of the team properly.
No. Do you know? I was just like, what?
And I guess in that group, you're looking at Belgium.
Yeah.
Belgium
Killers.
for definite.
Killers.
If Ukraine get through, you're looking at Ukraine probably. Romania used to be good. Do you remember that time? Romania have had good teams, but
No.
I don't know if they're good anymore.
Is it Stoichkov? No, Romania, no. Or Haji or someone, I can't remember.
Yeah, we used to have a lot of them. And do you remember there was that time, I think, when they all came, I'm sure it's Romania, they all had, like, all dyed their hair blonde.
Yeah, that was Romania. That's back. But that is back in the day.
I mean, come on, we're seasoned pro, we're seasoned vets, bro.
No, I know.
We're not the YouTube generation. We've been watching football for a long time, man.
Real talk.
Right, in Group F, we've got Turkey, Portugal, the Czech Republic, and the winners of Georgia, Greece, Kazakhstan, and Luxembourg.
Oh, they're still going to get kicked out anyway.
Yeah, so potentially you've got previous winners, Portugal and possibly Greece, and Turkey in that group. Turkey and Greece will be fire.
No,
that will be a rival thing.
No.
And Czech,
Turkey will bang on it.
Yeah, they'll be. I wouldn't want to be in Cyprus watching that game, mate. I wouldn't want to be in Cyprus watching that game.
Imagine.
That would be fire, bro. That would be fire. But obviously,
No.
the Euros.
Portugal will win that group, though. Still.
Yeah, I don't know. That could be Ronaldo. I don't know. We've been saying this could be Ronaldo's last tournament for years. But
Ronaldo is like, I think he's just gonna play until his body starts, his leg falls off, his arm falls off. You know them ones, because I think he's gonna play forever.
Yeah, you got 42-year-old Ronaldo just banging in goals. You know what I mean? Coming in, just scoring penalties and that, hitting free kicks. But yeah, we will be talking more about the Euro 2024 when it takes place. Obviously, this is now December. We've got 6 months before it starts. It starts on the 16th of June. So yeah, we'll look at what's happening with that. All right. Also, today we had the FA Cup third round draw. So obviously, FA Cup is probably the best cup competition in the world. We say that because we're in England, but a lot of people do believe that this is the competition. And we've had some standout fixtures. Yeah. Obviously, I'm not going to go through all of them. Like, I look at some of those. I've got Premier Leagues on. You've got Luton Town versus Bolton Wanderers. I would want to say one of the ties of the fixtures are Arsenal versus Liverpool
Nah, do you know what?
at the Emirates.
Give us a break. You know what? You don't want to. I just look. I want to avoid Liverpool as much as possible, and they want to avoid us because as soon as it come out, I've had my WhatsApp group like saying, "Oh, we don't want Arsenal," and every Arsenal fans say, "We don't want Liverpool. Just avoid us." You know, like meet us in the semi-final or final. Do you get what I mean?
I feel like, obviously, I know for the FA Cup, this is the third round draw. This is like, yeah, big competition, yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, like in your head, you're like, come on, man. Like, this is supposed to be everyone's made it for a couple rounds. What you're saying is, in the fourth round, either Arsenal or Liverpool won't be there.
Exactly.
And you've got to think, you know what I mean? Arsenal have won the FA Cup 14 times, is it?
Yeah, something like that.
And I think Liverpool have won it maybe, I want to say 7 or 9, one of them. Yeah. But, so do you know what I mean? These are teams that they represent, do you get me, in the FA Cups. One of them will be gone.
Yeah.
We've got Stoke versus Brighton. Do you know what I mean? Can Brighton do it on a cold Saturday morning in Stoke?
No, look, Stoke are not the same team anymore, boy. That's for sure.
100%. But that, you remember that was a saying. But Messi's the greatest, but can he do it on a cold Tuesday night in Stoke?
Yeah, all the time.
All the time, bro. We've got the Hammers, up the irons and all that, versus Bristol City.
Typical easy games that these other teams are getting. It's frustrating me.
Yeah, we've got Tottenham Hotspur versus Burnley. And actually, you've got Arsenal and Tottenham both home fixtures. And they don't really like when they both got home fixtures on the weekend.
Agreed.
One of us, I'm assuming probably one of us might play the Friday. One of us might play the Monday.
But is it a weekend fixture? Is it fixtures, yeah?
Yeah. So it's the first weekend in January, correct me if I'm wrong. I believe so. The games will be played, I want to say the 5th of January, which is the Friday, the 6th, the 7th, and possibly the 8th, which is the Monday.
Can you give me tickets, please?
I had to sign up for a separate season ticket to get it, but obviously if they come out, I'll holler at you. But that's what it was.
Oh, FA. I'm sorry, FA. Well, I thought FA Cup was free. Or you have to.
Nah. So what it was, what happened is previously with Arsenal, they used to give you 7 or 8 cup fixtures, yeah, which used to be the 3 first ones for the European competitions or qualifiers, whatever it was, and then you used to get like the next couple rounds and any home ties in the FA Cup. So what they did this season, the first season they did it, they gave you the 3 cup fixtures for your qualifier, like the European group stage.
Yeah.
And then you sign up to a separate season ticket for the cup games and the FA Cup games.
That's mad.
Yeah, it's just money-making thing, but we'll see how that goes, man. We'll see how that goes. Southampton potentially have got easy fixture. They've got Alfreton Town or Walsall. But I guess that's good for Alfreton Town or Walsall because that's the kind of games that bring in money. However, it is at Southampton's ground.
Yeah.
So it's not actually that. We've got Peterborough versus Leeds, but Leeds are not in the Premier League no more. We've got Millwall versus Leicester City. Another tie I think is going to be interesting is the Northeast Derby.
That's what I knew you were going to say that.
Sunderland versus Newcastle. And obviously, you think Newcastle, Premier League team, they've got money, but if that's a rivalry, do you know what I mean? Like, because I remember them getting Newcastle versus Sunderland and Newcastle versus Middlesbrough. Like that. Would you remember when the Premier League was bumping? That was the little Northeast Derby.
Yeah, that was mad.
And it's at Sunderland's ground as well. So, like, will Newcastle be able to deal with that pressure?
Yeah, do you know what? I think Newcastle have been surprising me this season, despite the amount of injuries and everything. I see them got 15-year-old on their bench, 16-year-old, and they're still moving up teams.
Yeah.
So I think. Go on.
No, go on.
No. I'm just saying. I know Sunderland will be up for it, so all the fans will be up for it. But I just think Newcastle will have too much for them and just dispatch them.
Fair enough, but maybe they might be having a Champions League by this time. Who knows? Like all of them kind of things. We've got a Premier League one, which is Palace versus Everton. So that's all Premier League one. We've got Middlesbrough versus Aston Villa.
That's a good game.
An interesting one will be Nottingham Forest versus the winners of either Blackpool or Forest Green. It's not. I mean, I just want to be Nottingham Forest versus Forest Green. To be honest, it says Forest twice. Manchester United are away to Wigan. Yeah, Man United probably will have.
Do you know what's funny? United should win, but the way they've been performing recently is horrendous. Right now, anything can happen.
Yeah. We've got the holders Manchester City at home against Huddersfield Town. So again, I'm expecting to see the kids playing, but Pep. So Pep will probably be putting out his first team, but they're playing Huddersfield Town. Do you know what I mean? Let the kids run out, and that should be the easy win for them, to be honest.
Yeah.
Chelsea are at home to Preston North End. I'd say play the kids, but they're all kids anyway.
Yeah.
So, I think they're probably the ones that are probably interesting. You've obviously got other ones: Coventry versus Oxford, Brentford versus Wolves. That's another Premier League one. To be fair, so Brentford versus Wolves. So there are some fixtures, and obviously these fixtures are taking place the first weekend in January, between the 5th and 8th. And I guess when it comes to FA Cup, anything can happen.
Anything.
Yeah. All right. Well, guys, that's the first episode of the unnamed podcast at the moment. But yeah, let us know your thoughts and comments in this down below. All right, guys. See you later.
Big up. Love.